It's minus 15 degrees Celsius in the small town of Trenton. Luke pulled on his hat, wrapped his scarf tight, and slipped on his leather gloves. Under that, he had 4 more layers. Still cold, always cold. He headed out to Pedro's diner. Luke worked the night shift there. Hey, watch it, man. People in this neighborhood. He lived in a rundown apartment with a flickering hallway light, a radiator that knocked all night. Somehow, it still cost him $1,200 a month in this broken down town where nothing good ever happened. Every time he thought about it, it pushed him back to work sooner. This was pretty much his life. Work, home, repeat. He had no family, no one waiting for him. Except maybe Wilma, the old lady next door. She was deaf, but that never stopped her from listening. Luke helped her carry groceries sometimes, fix small things around her place. She liked it when he talked about work, money, how tired he was all the time with life. She nodded along, smiled, and offered him food. Maybe that's why Luke was even there. Her cooking was way better than the instant noodles Luke made most nights. He had gotten tired of stealing leftovers from the diner. So now it was noodles and hot water, thinking it was Korean delicacy. As for love in his life, let's not talk about that. Luke reached the diner, stepped inside, and shut the cold out behind him. He put his jacket, scarf, hat, and gloves away, then walked over to the counter and clocked in. He preferred the night shift. Fewer people, less attention. It suited him. His boss leaned against the counter, flipping through his phone. You see the news? Another young woman went missing. I heard something about it. It's getting bad. I got 2 daughters, 14 and 17. You know how they are at this age. Everything's an argument. I tell them I'm picking them up from school now. Suddenly I'm torturing them. That's rough. This neighborhood isn't what it used to be either. A lot of weird people around. You never really know what can happen. His boss sighed. Yeah, maybe. Still, I worry. Makes you think. You should probably keep a closer eye on them. Walk them if you can, especially with all this stuff on the news. If you see anyone weird in here, you tell me. Anyone hanging around too long, acting off. I will. Most people just look tired, but better safe than sorry. Better safe than sorry. If something happens and it's on the news, it wouldn't hurt the business. People get curious. Luke went back to wiping the counter, scanning the empty booths, waiting for the night to settle in. The weather got worse. Snow blew sideways, covering the streets fast. Luke didn't expect many people. Maybe some truck drivers, tourists, or even a homeless person looking for shelter. But then, the diner bell rang, and Luke turned around to see a woman wearing glasses, a scarf around her head. He couldn't make out her face. She walked up to the counter. Coffee. What size? Small, please. Black. Name? Nicole. She looked around the diner and sat down in the corner booth. A while later, Luke carried her coffee over and set it on the table. Here you go. Anything else? No, thanks. She looked up at him through the glasses. Do you ever feel lonely at night? Sometimes. Work gets quiet, I guess. And you like it that way? Quiet is fine. Less trouble. Do you ever think people hide who they really are? Everyone hides something, I guess. I should get back to work. If you need anything, just give me a call. They didn't talk much after that. Nicole just stared into her cup, occasionally glancing at him. When the clock struck midnight, she got up. Good night, she said without looking back. Luke went to clean the booth. The cup of coffee was sitting untouched. He picked it up, wiped the table, stacked the napkins. He went back behind the counter, refilled the coffee pot. Strange woman. Luke got back to his apartment. It was freezing. He rubbed his hands together, peeled off layers, and set a pot of water to boil. He grabbed a packet of instant noodles from the shelf. Boil 500 ml water. Here, cook 3 minutes. Okay, got it. He followed the instructions slowly, as if reading them for the first time, dropped the noodles in and waited. When it was ready, he poured them into a bowl, sat on the edge of the bed, and ate alone. The next night, Luke was surprised when the diner bell rang again. He looked up. Nicole, same glasses, same scarf, same winter coat, and the same order. Coffee? Black? Yes, thanks. He carried it over, set it down, and leaned on the edge of the booth. Do you live alone? Yeah, apartment down the street. Do you live around here? Do you like it quiet? Luke shrugged at her, simply avoiding his question. Sometimes. Keeps life simple, less trouble. What do you do when you're lonely? Nothing much. Watch TV, sleep, eat noodles. Is that it? That's about it. Do you have family? No, just an old neighbor. I help sometimes. Do you ever think about love? Not really. No one's waiting, I guess. I see. You hide things, don't you? Hide things? Like what? Why does she keep interrogating me? Everyone hides something. Around 12, the woman left, as she always did. It had been almost a week now. She had been coming here. On the way home that night, Luke slipped on a patch of ice and fell into the snow. Damn it. Back in his apartment, he took off his layers and washed his leather gloves carefully in the sink. Better not shrink. tonight at least. Nicole returned every night after that. Same booth, same time. Luke actually started waiting for her. Not just noticing her, waiting for her. Why does she only come at night? Does she come for me? Do you think people can be two things at once? I think everyone is more than what they show. Some people hide one part, even from themselves. I like that. I think it's true about everyone. Luke felt something strange in his chest. He wasn't used to talking like this with anyone. As she spoke, he sat back at the counter, imagining a different night. Talking to her after his shift, walking her home, laughing, something normal, something that felt like life outside this diner. He pictured the snow crunching under their boots, the way she might tuck her scarf tighter as they shared a cup of coffee somewhere else. Maybe, just maybe, this could be something real. For the first time in a long while, he felt like the nights weren't so empty. Snow fell hard as Nicole stood, pulling her scarf tighter. I should get going. Good night, Luke. Luke nodded, watching her go out into the snow. He immediately put on his coat, left a note, and went after her. He stepped outside and followed her, rehearsing what he would say. Keep it casual, compliment her coat, ask her about coffee. She walked away from the main streets towards a quiet wooded stretch. Who lives out here? Will she think I'm stalking her? Will she be repulsed by me? I don't want to ruin it. All of a sudden, a branch snapped under his foot. Nicole froze, slowly turning her head. She turned, looking at him. You followed me. Yeah, I wanted to talk. I mean, I like you. I like you a lot. She said nothing, just waited. Can you take off your scarf and the glasses? Nicole slowly lifted the scarf, then slid off her glasses. Luke froze. Her face was decomposing, skin sagged, eyes sunken, mouth twisted. He stared, and then he recognized her. It was her.
Good evening. Police have confirmed the discovery of 3 bodies over the past 2 months. All young women in their teens and early 20s found buried beneath heavy snow in isolated wooded areas outside town. Authorities report the bodies showed signs of prolonged exposure to extreme cold, with severe frostbite developing before death. Investigators say the victims were taken advantage of in what they described as a disturbing and deliberate manner, though specific details have not been released. Police believe the crimes follow a pattern and are searching for a suspect familiar with winter terrain and late-night routes. Residents are urged to stay in groups, avoid secluded areas after dark, and report anything unusual immediately.
Luke. He wasn't what people thought of him. Not that simple guy living alone helping old ladies.
The lack of companionship in a man could make them do strange things, and for Luke it was hunting. He had an obsession. He didn't want anything permanent. He liked the peace, the quiet. But every now and then, he wanted to feel the love. He picked up girls, women, and he had his way with them, always careful and precise. 1 month earlier, he picked up Nicole. She was quiet, a little foolish maybe, but sweet. Coffee okay? Or something stronger? Coffee's fine. You're good at this. They joked about leather gloves she wore. I like your gloves. Good taste. Thanks. Yours aren't bad either. He laughed, made small talk, kept her relaxed. He gained her trust without her knowing it. She followed along willingly.
He drove her out to the clearing outside town, quiet and empty.
It's nice here. Peaceful. You like it? Yeah, it's really peaceful. And then it happened. He had his way and took her life. There was nothing left to chance. He dumped her body, stepped back and put on his leather gloves. But what Luke didn't realize was that, this time, he hadn't disposed of her right. One pair, her gloves had stayed behind, mixed with his own. He never noticed. He drove home thinking nothing about it. He never realized that one pair would follow him back home, silently, night after night. What do you want? You wanted me. Now I'm yours.
Click on the subscribe button and check out more awesome videos on our channel. And don't forget to press the bell icon because you know it's interesting.